What happens when your throat chakra becomes activated? At the lowest, most basic level, the throat chakra represents communication, speech, and speaking ability. Like right now, my voice is clear, opened, and I can speak truthfully. This is also a quality of the throat chakra, is that this represents the truth or truth. When I look at people that have a massively awakened and open throat chakra, which is rare, not common, uncommon, they are living lives of truthfulness. What do I mean by this? It's not only that they speak the truth, like, hey, this is the way it is, or this is the way that is, or they don't lie, but they live a life in accordance with the truth. One fantastic example of this is I'm not going to remember his name, but it is Sadhguru's daughter's husband. He makes YouTube videos as well. He's a singer, and you can listen when he sings. He sings with a certain type of quality, like blue. I wish I would have remembered his name, but I don't. I won't be able to remember. Maybe it'll come up. But you definitely look up videos of Sadhguru's daughter's husband. And when he sings, you can see, or I can see at least, that he's living life truthfully. He's living life with the truth. And this gives him a certain power, sense of power here. And also when he sings, it's phenomenal. It's not like, just an ordinary person singing. So that's a very basic example of what happens when your throat chakra becomes activated. Let's learn and talk about the mystical side of things. What happens when your throat chakra activates on the mystical level, on the spiritual level, or on the occult level as well. Your ability to connect. When I say connect, you can touch things that are outside of your physical reach. Okay, those are Sadhguru's words. When this energy center begins to flower and flourish, your ability to connect with life becomes greatly enhanced. You can, as Sadhguru says, physically touch things that are outside of your grasp. When I say touch things, does it mean that you can go out with your energy and you can pick something up and bring it to you? Yes, you can. I have not seen this being done. I have not done this myself. But just logically deducing, okay, this is how much my energy is built. This is what I can do. If I can really go into this energy, this is the natural outcome. So it makes me also believe all of the stories of the Buddha and of Shiva and various other sages and masters. They were doing incredible things. Like, for example, your Jesus Christ, turning water into wine, walking on water, rising people from the dead. These are all occult powers of the Vishuddhi nature, the throat center. It's an extremely rare dimension to go to. Why? Because it's very difficult to open and blossom. Also, you have to feel a little bit crazy, some part of you needs, you need to be on the wild side in order to pursue this, because this deals with death, it deals with the occult, it deals with disembodied beings. I have to figure this out, how to properly manage this. It deals with that, and so you have to be of a certain type of nature in order for you to examine this and explore this, which most people do not. Also, another aspect of this is that once this flowers, you become extremely blissful and also devotional. This is oftentimes missed, but Sadhguru pointed this out to me and I see it. Yes, this is how it is. You become intensely and extremely devotional. Devotional to what? Anything and everything. Towards the creation, we can say, because that's the biggest thing here. And the creation is quite wonderful and remarkable. But when devotion starts to rise, you become very happy. And the throat chakra deals with a filter. It is a filter. That's the Vishuddhi, that's what it's called. It's a filter. What does it filter? Well, if you don't have the center manifested, or if you don't have a filter in your house, for example, we have this tap water, water gets collected from the roof, and it gets drained into a container, and there's no filter. So whatever stuff goes into the water, into the tank, that's what is there. But then afterwards, after we turn on the tap water, or this little faucet, we can turn on filtered water to drink. And so the filtered water, it comes out much slower because naturally it has to get filtered, but it's clean. So just like if we didn't have filtered water, okay, if we didn't have filtered water on our tap, we would feel uncomfortable with drinking it. Because why? All the residue drips down and not very pleasant to drink that. Yet because we have this tap water that can clearly purify the water and make it drinkable, we can drink it. Wind. Gotta feel appropriate here. Shambho. Okay. Regardless, continuing on. So, just in the same way, this makes a difference how I speak and how I communicate. That's why I'm wasting so much time on this. Alright. So just in the same way that this filters out negativity from the environment, this is what it does. So you can spew your negativity and hatred towards me, like people have been doing in the past couple of days. These last few days or week or more, it was very interesting to see that I could see that the energy on the earth was changing. And also people were responding to me in very weird ways. Some friends that I thought were friends or allies started turning against me. I'm like, oh, that's fascinating. And then some people that I was talking to and, being friendly and nice to and helping them out, they also turned against me and they tried to attack me. Oh, this is very interesting too. When you don't have this filter activated, when attacks, in quotes, come towards you, they can destroy you. They can destroy your life. They can make you feel lots of anxiety. They can really hurt your body because whatever stress that you create for yourself, that's ultimately going to be experienced by your body. It's not going to be very pleasant. Whereas if you have this filter activated, then whatever negative things or energy comes to you, in quotes, it can be filtered here. So I have no doubt that I can go into the world and engage in any type of energy. It doesn't matter who you are, even if it's the worst human being on the planet currently walking around, I'll be very happy to talk to him, to sit next to him, and discuss the Dharma with him, the teachings of all the sages and masters that's ever lived on the planet Earth. Why? Because I have safety here. I have control over this. And I have a way to filter negative energy. So just in the same way that I feel safe going and drinking from the filtered tap water because it's filtered, it's purified, whereas I wouldn't be so safe drinking the unfiltered water. Therefore, I wouldn't feel safe going out and doing all sorts of activities because I have no clean drinking water. So I have to really maintain myself. But I have clean drinking water. I can do whatever I want, and I can always go to the tap and drink filtered water. Just in the same way, when the filter is active, I can go talk to you. You can throw your beliefs at me. It doesn't matter what. And I can channel this here. I can purify it. Whatever energy, positive energy, will simply go down into my body. And the filter will trap the negativity, the negative energy. And it will get stored here. That's why it is said that when the gods and demons started churning the ocean, and a great poison came out instead of the elixir that they were hoping for, Shiva came and drank it all. And as he was drinking, his wife Parvati stopped his throat from the poison seeping down, and the venom got stuck here. It all got trapped here. And his throat turned blue, electric blue, venom blue, poison blue. So afterwards, whenever you have this poison here, or this venom here, you can dispose of it however way you wish. You can dispose of it on other people, which is fine and fantastic. You can dispose of it onto an object, meaning to consecrate it, if you wish to do that. Or you can simply let it flow out into the universe and bless the universe or bless the creation for giving birth to you and for keeping you alive. It's all well and good. So that's why when wise sages and wise masters open this up and they get enough poison to flow through here, I don't mean physical poison, you always keep yourself safe out there, but energetic or spiritual poison, we can say, then they know how to do with it, or if they know what to do with it or how to use it, they can perform various things. So at the very, very most basic level, this is sound. This is where the sound gets filtered from. So you can say to a rock, turn blue, or turn into a diamond, if you have that power and capability, or turn into gold. The subtle vibrations, if they're powerful enough, it will change the very fabric of space. So, in addition to this, on top of this, all of this, why I say this gives you an ability to connect with life is because just like a venomous creature takes out its tongue, senses the air, and the information, the particles of the water droplets, whatever is in the atmosphere, it comes and touches the venomous creature's tongue, and the venomous creature understands, okay, this is the chemistry that's around me. In the exact same way, this happens to you. That the subtle change in vibrations out there in the universe can be perceived by this. And you can connect to the sounds around you. Whatever vibration that the car is, or whatever vibration the mountain is behind me, or even the sun is a better example, I can send my energy out into it. I can touch it metaphysically with my mind's eye, and I can perceive the sensations that is produced by the sun, or whatever the sun gives me. This is a little bit esoteric and wild and out there, but hey, I'm here to share with you my inner experience and nothing else. This is how it is. Also, because you're able to connect with life, you can pick things up, you can pick stones up with your mind. This is what it's meant by telekinesis and things like this. You can't do any kind of weird stuff or occult stuff without having the Vishuddhi be manifested. It's not to do with a third eye. You can't do anything with a third eye. I mean, yes, you can do pretty much anything with all the energy centers because it's pure energy. But this gives you control over life. That's it, my friends. That's all I have to share with you for the Vishuddhi or the throat chakra. If you've listened up until this point, I have some suggestions for you. Number one, reach out to me. I will change your life, all in exchange for donations. Links will be down below for everything I say. If you want to come here and make your life blissful to the ashram, come. We're in northern New Zealand. Also, link will be down below. If you want to donate and pay me for making this video, PayPal link down below. It'll go towards paying this place. Shambho.